inhabitants declared themselves to be witches and traitors in an ill-conceived display of solidarity with the forest's magical beings. That was a week ago, and everybody's still getting used to the new arrangement. Mud Farm, for example, isn't entirely functioning as a farm at present. It's currently more of a field hospital with some crops and animals attached. With both Mr. and Mrs. Mudd occupied practicing their veterinary skills on magical creatures injured during the last battle against the huntsman army, running the farm itself has fallen to volunteers from both the village and the Darkwood. Currently, the pigs are being attended to by a pair of centaurs, which confuses the pigs no end. The situation with the makeshift hospital in Mud Farm's bedrooms also means that Gretel Mudd hasn't been able to return home from the witch cottage where she's been sheltering ever since she was wrongfully accused of witchcraft a few months ago. Instead, she's had to make room in the witch cottage's bedroom for her twin brother, Hansel. Hansel has also recently been accused of witchcraft, although in this case the huntsmen were absolutely bang on. He is a massive witch. Currently, Gretel is just outside the witch's cottage in the accursed wood, in the small communal privy where her friend Jack was once attacked by swamp mermaids who wanted to drown him in slurry. She is also crying her eyes out, and it isn't about mermaids or witches or her old bedroom at the farm or anything like that. Gretel's friend Trevor has been alerted to the crying while going about his customary fly hunt, and has decided to do what he always does when somebody is crying, namely call for his housemate Buttercup to come and sort it out. Having slid back along his tether line to the house, Trevor is now running at top speed along the cottage's wall towards a crack above the kitchen door. Oh, by the way, Trevor is a talking spider. Magic forest. These things happen. Buttercup! Buttercup! Trevor locates Buttercup and drops on a thread from the ceiling to her shoulder. "What is it?" asks Buttercup. "What happened?" "I don't know, but Gretel's locked herself in the privy and she's crying and her brother's trying to talk to her, but she says she can't tell him what's wrong." Buttercup's brow creases. Usually that means a heartbreak, but I didn't even think she was sweet on anyone. When would she even have found time? Asks another housemate, Patience Fieldmouse. Patience is floating on the ceiling. She can do this because she died last month and is now a ghost. Again, magic forest. Ghosts are fairly standard. "I haven't seen her appearing smitten around anybody," adds the magic mirror on the wall, who would know this sort of thing, because it's a magic mirror inhabited by the soul of the dead king of Messina, and can see the whole kingdom at all times. Nobody bats an eyelid because, at the risk of becoming repetitive, magic forest. "You can't always tell with teenage girls," frets Buttercup. She wraps a bit of cloth around her hand, which turns into puff pastry. This is because Buttercup is a witch, and her only magical power, as far as she's aware, is that she can turn anything that isn't alive into baked goods with the touch of her hand. The vast majority of the times this happens, it's an accident due to her being startled or stressed or unhappy. This explains why the cottage they are standing in is mostly gingerbread and cake. Buttercup sighs. "Could somebody get the door for me? Cake hands again." Says Trevor, the house spider. Add Patience and the mirror, with their lack of corporeal bodies. "Oh," says Buttercup. She goes over to the hearth and apologetically nudges the werewolf napping there with the side of her foot. "Scarlet, so sorry to wake you, but it's a bit of an—" Scarlet Little, the werewolf, wakes up sniffing the air. Her teeth and ears elongate slightly. "I smell blood." "Oh no!" Buttercup cries and then blinks. "Oh wait, I think I know what this is about." When Buttercup gets to the privy a few minutes later, she's calm. Scarlet trots beside her, carrying everything that Gretel's going to need.